Just pulling up to yard sale number 1. Yeah. Can I see one of those the Christmas lights, the white box? Can I just see one of those?
I think that's what's coming in there.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, you need to leave his chair.
If I back up, I don't see you. I'm gonna run your toes over. And it's gonna hurt.
Okay, so I said 15 to 16. Yes.
So what are you asking on the Christmas lights?
You know, I'll do $1 a box.
$1 box?
Yeah.
Okay. And they're all new. They're just vintage, old, right?
Vintage, exactly.
Okay, I'll take the 4. And then can I see I'll take the 4 white boxes.
Okay.
And then let me see that blue one too.
Okay, so. Okay.
All right, did pretty good at the first yard sale. I got 4 boxes of these 15 large bulb indoor lights. They're vintage. And then 1 box of outdoor. $1 a box. And then for $5, I got this mint that looks like it was never even worn. Florida Marlins. And it's a vintage diamond collection starter jacket. Comps or soles are in the 60s. All right, that was a successful start. Yard sale 1 in the books. Got some good stuff. Definitely gonna make some money off those. This sun is right in my face. So it's 9:30. I got 1 more yard sale I'm gonna stop to right down the street, and then I'm gonna hit a couple of thrift stores, Goodwill, and a few local thrifts. And hopefully we get some good stuff today because I need some inventory because my stuff has been selling fast. Because that Q4 is kicking in. Anyway, welcome to vlog. I think this is vlog 41. I'm Steve. Let's go find some more good stuff to resell. Yard sale number 2 was a bust Phantom. Must have been canceled. They never took down the listing. So I just came to Goodwill. Let's see if they got any hard goods. I often find a good hat here. Look through all the boxed items. Not finding anything good today. All right, not finding anything. Let's go check the women, see if we can find any Lululemon. Here's a wool and alpaca, vintage LL Bean zip-up sweater. Tempted to get it. Ugly Christmas sweater. Stained and then it's got a hole. Guess that makes it even uglier. Alright, always look at the Hawaiian shirts, and I found a good brand. Here's another good brand for Hawaiian shirts. Dory Richard 3X. Nice size. It's got a hole. Alright, coming out with a big 0 out of Goodwill. Often this place, it gives me a lot of almost. You know, that Rain Spooner Hawaiian shirt, size small, so that makes it a little tougher. So with that kind of pattern, it's probably maybe only a $20 shirt. So nothing here. Gonna go on to the next thrift store. Let's see what happens there. Here's an interesting collab jacket. It's like a quilted style vest. Dickies Gold Gym, $5. Maybe worth a pickup. Extra large. All right, that store's a wrap. Got a few interesting things, some nice vintage stuff, and then they still had the $1 sale on clothing. Pretty well picked through though, because it's been going on for like 4 days now, and they don't really bring stuff out. They'll leave it alone, and then once the sale's over, they'll reload up. So, but I got a few pieces. I'll show you everything at the end. I'm gonna go by the post office, drop off a couple of packages that sold overnight. And then I'm going to go by the hospital thrift store.
You want to pull that out, take a picture of it with your phone, or? No, I think I'm good with it.
Here we go. But that's the only part. Other than that, they're good. I think that's going to have to be a pass with that condition. Here's a nice Columbia jacket, but it's $35. I'm back home. I just had some lunch. Let's go through everything I picked up today. Okay, so the electronics department had 25% off today. So they only did 25% off. These were marked at $12 each. Norelco SW175, brand new in box, all three of them. They're Star Wars editions, just like the other one was. And these have comps at $47. And there's more solds than listed, so that's good. So I paid $9 each for these. So if they go for $47 free shipping like the comps are showing, I'll make about 20 bucks or so on each one, $25. All right, then I grabbed this unopened pack. 2-pack of these little VHS tapes, the mini ones. There was no price. She gave it to me for $1. And it's not a big seller. It's only like $10, maybe $12. All right, I don't even know what this is worth, but it was just too cool. And it was only 75 cents. Little Solar 8. Excellent. Looks like it was never even used. It's a little calculator ruler. It's got the case. It's got the paperwork and the box. For 75 cents, I couldn't pass. You know, even if I could sell it for 10 bucks. Okay, I always look through the old stationery area. I always find some cool stuff in there. And that's where I found this. You say, okay, just the old magnifying glass / reader. Bosch & Lomb. I don't know if you can see it. Like the eyeglass company. And this is vintage. And there was no price on it, so she charged me $1 for it. And this right here has a comp, I think at like high 30s. Let me show you. This has a very unique color pattern. Got like this yellow gold with like streaks of like a brownish bronze in there. Really cool looking. And I thought maybe this might have been Bakelite, but I don't think it is. But the way to test for Bakelite is you rub it really hard with your finger and then you smell it and you smell like a chemical. So I still have to do that, but I don't think this is. I think Bakelite has more of a hardened. This feels like more plastic. Either way, things like this always look for because you never know. These are the obscure things that you can just pass right by. But $1 for this magnifying glass turned into $30 profit easy. Okay, now when I was looking in the same area, this item caught my attention. You see something that has like a leather package, a leather sheath. You definitely got to check it out. And I could tell it was old. Couldn't tell what the box said. It had a $10 price tag on it. But it was 50% off, so I paid $5. So I opened it up, and it's a slide rule, vintage slide rule. But it had other things in there as well. So let me show you everything that was in there. So it had the original warranty, Deetsking, had the instruction manual, how to use it. It has, I guess, different readings for it. What is this? Conversion table. Copyright 1950. And then it had the slide rule, which this piece slides. It's like the little magnifying glass. Double-sided. I believe it's from the 50s. And I comped it out. I actually put a picture of this on my Instagram, so if you follow me, you would have saw it. So the whole kit, you know, that's a good comp. Should sell $50 or so. Paid $5. Got that nice leather sheath. And then also in that box was this. It was an older, I guess this is like a leather too, but it's very fragile, cracking. And this was another slide rule. Definitely not as a technical one and more of a basic style. AccuMath number 400. And I looked this up. I think this is only like a $10 to $15 one. But either way, this will pay for that, and then that's all profit. So that's a nice, you know, $40 to $50 profit off that item. So always think outside the box, this type of stuff. These are money makers. Okay, so they had dollar clothing, and I picked up a few items. This is just a long sleeve, 100% cotton. The brand is Woolrich. If you do not know that brand, that is the oldest outdoor clothing company in America since like the 1800s. So a lot of the stuff sells really well. If you find like the plaid, it's called buffalo plaid. It's like that red and black old school looking hunting jackets, and they're made of wool. And those sell very well. I've sold one of those about 6 months ago for like $60, and I paid only like $2 for it. And it was from the 1960s. So always watch for this brand right here, Woolrich. Again, this was $1, and this might go for about in the 20s. Also grab this Lucky brand. And everybody knows that when it comes to jeans. But it looks like a denim shirt, but it's very soft, almost like a cotton. Kind of got this unique button pattern on the front. Full button-up long sleeve shirt. Again, it was only $1, so might be able to get 18 bucks out of it. This is just a Pro Tour, not a great brand, but you know, something that golfers would wear. Quarter zip pullover. Got the nice branded zipper pull. And a nice light blue. Excellent condition, size extra large, and $1. Again, probably only like a $15 or $18 item. Got this Harley Davidson long sleeve t-shirt. Kind of got this tribal camel pattern. HD with the plaque. Harley Davidson logo, size large. And on the back says Harley Davidson, Las Vegas, Nevada. Alright, then from the first stop this morning when I went to the yard sale, picked up these Christmas bulbs. These are vintage. 25 outdoor light set. The box says 1980. Where was it? 1984. And these are large bulb. And they're new. So you can tell the way they're wrapped. And they still got like this dust from the original packaging. These are brand new, never used. I plugged this set in and they all work. And then I got 4 boxes of these, which are also vintage. I don't find a date on these. They're originally from Kmart, $5. So these are also brand new. Could tell they were never used. And $1 a box for all these, so it's $5. And the other item I picked up at that yard sale is this vintage Marlin starter jacket. Diamond collection, size extra large. Thing is in really good condition. Hope it shows up. The sewn on patch. It's got the Marlin on the sleeve. It's got the starter on the cuff. And I almost didn't get this jacket. As I was leaving with the Christmas lights, I had looked at everything else. Then I noticed she had some things hanging on the fence along the edge of the driveway. And that's when I saw it. So I went back and I asked her how much. And she was like, I have $5. So that's a really nice score for $5. Comps I think were 50 or 60. Let me see if I pull one up for you. Alright, that's going to wrap up what I picked up today. Pretty good haul for one day. One yard sale and basically one thrift store. That's where I got everything from. Spent maybe like about $30, $35 in total. Got to be around the $200 range in profit. So I appreciate everybody watching. If you have any questions, please put them down below. And I'll see you later. Bye.